Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Carissa. Thanks for tuning in. So we do have a ton of new subscribers here, so thank you guys so much for the support. I am thrilled and I will continue to put out content for you guys. So today's video is going to be some low-calorie snacks that I absolutely love. Some of these you probably have heard of, some of these you may have not heard of. But I just want to show you guys how I've been managing what I eat. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so let's start with the frozen items first so I can put them back in the freezer. So the first two items I have here are frozen items, so I can go ahead and run and put them back in the freezer once I show you guys. But this has been my all-time favorite snack at night, especially. This is just the Halo Top ice cream. Halo Top is pretty popular now, so you've probably heard of this before. And literally, this is 320 calories for if you eat this entire thing. So I tend not to do that, but if I did do that, I feel like it would be a lot less calories than like the average ice cream. So these are super, super good. And I really like the fact that they still give you that ice cream taste that you're looking for, even though they're super low calorie. So if you eat half a cup, which is the serving size recommendation, you eat 80 calories. And that is definitely manageable to me, or at least for me has been. And what I'll do is, I'll just eat, I kind of eat intuitively. So I don't actually take a measuring cup out and weigh and measure half a cup, even though that's totally okay to do that. I've just been measuring stuff for like the past 7-8 months now, so I kind of can eyeball things a little bit more now. So I do not eat the entire thing. I have gone as far as eating half of a container of these at one time, and it is addictive. It's hard to stop yourself. So this is my favorite flavor, and this is the sea salt caramel flavor. I also really do like the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor, but this is like my holy grail flavor right here, even though I've only tried those two flavors. So let me know what other flavors I should try, and I will definitely give them a try and let you guys know, because this is just addictive. Like, this makes me not want to try any other flavors. But you guys have been pretty sharp on your recommendations for me so far that I've had this channel, and I like to trust you guys and see where, see your recommendations. So if you have any Halo Top flavors that you're obsessed with, let me know in the comments below. So the next thing I have here are some ice pops, freeze pops. Wherever you're from, regionally, you may have a different name for these. Growing up, I personally called these freeze pops, but here in the Northeast, they're called ice pops, I think. And these are just the bomb pops, like the red, white, and blue ones that you see in the pretty much any grocery store I've been in. And these are only 30 or 40 calories per ice pop. And this is so clutch. My trainer who put me on my 8-week weight loss challenge meal plan, she threw these on there for me to have, like, if I'm hungry at night or something. She recommended these, and I'm so glad she did, because sometimes it's really weird, the psychology that goes behind eating. Because sometimes I find myself, like, especially when I was first starting out, like, on my weight loss journey, I found myself, like, wanting to eat something and, like, not being super hungry, but feeling like, oh, I could probably eat something or snack on something. These were super clutch for that, because it was like I was satisfying the psychological aspect of me eating something, but not gaining a lot of calories from it. So
These are super, super good. They have like a cherry-ish type flavor. So I'm assuming that the red part of the pop is cherry, and then the white is, I don't know what flavor that would be. And then the bottom part, which is blue, would be like a blue raspberry flavor. So I really, really love these. I always keep some of these in my freezer just because, like I said, they're just a go-to low-calorie snack. So love these. Now that I have that stuff back in the fridge, this is my next favorite low-calorie snack. This is probably, I feel like everyone knows about these. This is not a secret in the fitness world that these are fulfilling yet low calorie. So these are just some caramel rice crisp, or yeah, I don't know, what's the other name for them? Rice cakes. You can call them rice cakes too. So these particular ones, I have to get the caramel flavor for some reason. I just can't eat them like plain. But these are really, really good. So they look like this. These are actually the smaller ones. You can I usually get them in like the bigger ones. They're about this big, and I eat like one whenever I feel like snacky or whatever. But these are actually like chip size. And so the serving size for these are 13 pieces, and you get the calories for that is 120 calories. The sodium is 240 milligrams. Sugars are 10, so you gotta be careful with that. And the protein is 1 gram. But these are really, really good. Just make sure you are plugging this into your whatever fitness app you're using, because I track my macros right now because I am really, really trying to lose weight. So I would definitely, if I'm snacking on these, I put these into my MyFitnessPal app to see if this is gonna take me over, you know, any of my macros that I'm trying to keep track of, because the sugars are pretty high. So like I said, these are really good, but I don't normally get these. The ones I normally get are the full-size cakes, and they tend to be a lot less sugary. These are like the Quaker, you know, the Quaker ones that are more for taste, I feel like, than actual health stuff. So but they're still pretty good, and they're good to snack on. So if you're out of options, this would be a quick little snack that you can munch on for sure. But I do like the taste of these. So the next snack I have is actually a new discovery for me, but I'm sure a lot of you have probably already heard of these. I don't know where I've been, guys. I just so happen, I think the grocery store I shop in were having a sale on these, and I was like, okay, why not? I need more like snacks. So I picked these up. They are the Skinny Pop popcorn, and these are so good. And this is a new bag. I just went through, they have like an aged cheddar flavor too. Those are really good. I just finished that bag. And now these are the white cheddar flavor, which my boyfriend said these are really, really good. So these are really healthy, a healthier option for if you want some popcorn or a snack. They have like all these list of things that is peanut free, tree nut free, dairy free, just all these like really good attributes. And then serving size wise, you can have about 3.5 cups, which is only 150 calories. So that's pretty good in my opinion. You have 2 grams of protein, 95 milligrams of sodium, and then sugars, 0 sugars. So this is the bomb.com for a snack. Like this would be such a good like on the go snack, like if you're like going on a road trip, or for me, like I would definitely eat these like in the evening when I'm in between my dinner and lunch, or lunch and dinner, and I want something to like kind of snack on. This is what I go to. And 43 calories per cup. These are great. I'm so happy that I picked these up because I have been munching on these like crazy. So Let me know if you guys like Skinny Pop in the comments below. Next thing I have here are, these are gaining popularity. I remember I first had these a few years ago, and you could only get them at certain locations. So now Walmart sells them, I noticed. So whenever Walmart sells your product, you're a big deal. So congratulations to this lady, whoever she is. She is now a very, very rich person, because Walmart sells these now, and they are the Brownie brittles, and they are so good. As you can see, I have already opened this bag and been munching. So let me go over the calories really quick. So you get 1 ounce is the serving size, so you don't get to eat too many. And there is 120 calories per serving size. So the sodium is 75 milligrams, total fat 4 grams, sugar is 14 grams, which is kind of high, and then protein is 1 gram. So you got to be careful with these, even though they're super good. It says here, yeah, only 120 calories per serving, but the serving size is only 1 ounce. So I don't know how you would manage or measure that, because they're actually, they come like this. So how do you measure that? I guess you crush these up and measure 1 ounce. But either way, they're really, really good. This flavor is good, and the sea salt caramel is pretty good. So just watch your portion size with this, because you can get carried away and then your macros are out the window, which is sometimes what I tend to do. Okay, so what else I have here are these Ritz Crispin Thins. These are actually not the ones that I really, really love. The ones I really, really love, I'm out of, because I really, really love them and I eat them a lot. And so those are just called toasted chips. They come in different flavors. They're so, so, so good. They're only 130 calories per like 13 chips. They are amazing. I always get the original flavor. So they look very similar to this though. I think they're also they are also by Ritz. They just come in a white bag. So if you see these, look around. I'm sure they're in the same area, and those are really the ones I want to recommend. But these are the ones I have, and so the serving size of these are 130 calories for 21 chips. So that is pretty good. Like, you can get a healthy amount and still stay in your calorie range, or healthy calorie range. And so let's see, sodium 200 milligrams, which is kind of high, but they are like chips, they're salty. And then 1 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein, total fat 4.5 grams. So this is another one that, you know, don't get carried away with, but these are really good. And this is another thing that I plug into MyFitnessPal to make sure that I'm staying on track and not going crazy with like my sodium intake and all that stuff. So that's my top recommendation is, you know, although these snacks are low calorie, it's not gonna matter if you are, you know, eating these like 2 and 3 servings of these, and you are at 600 milligrams of sodium for the day. Like, you have to stay in a certain range. So although the calories are low, just make sure that as far as your other macronutrients, they're fitting the in the limit that you have yourself on. So another recommendation. And this last recommendation I actually got from my mother. So I don't know where I've been. This isn't really like a big deal, but it has been for me. You guys know that I've kind of told you before about how I struggle to get my water intake each day. I just don't reach for water like I need to and like I want to. And it's so important, especially because of the fact that I work out about 5 to 6 days a week, and I need to be hydrated. So this has come in clutch for me, and all these are just like they're not sugar packs because that's not what they are. They are like mixers you put in your water, and they have very, very little impact on your calorie count. So for example, this crush flavor mixer I have here is 5 calories per serving. So that's half a pack, half, and this is what the pack looks like. So if you put half a pack of these in a water bottle, you'll have 5 calories. So if you put the full pack, 10 calories. And it has 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 protein, 0 total carbs. So, and it's caffeine free. So, I don't know why you wouldn't use something like this, especially if you don't like water and you want to add like a little flavor. Or I've noticed that this really like takes care of my sugar craving. Like if I want something sweet, these have come in clutch and I'm not paying the price for it. So these are pretty good. I wouldn't get like over lenient on them. Like I kind of feel like I'm starting to get a little like dependent on these, but they're really good and I don't think they're that bad for you. And then this next flavor here is pretty much the same thing. It's by Country Time Lemonade, and it is 0 calories, 0 total fat. Sodium is 35 milligrams, so you gotta watch out for that. But there's 0 sugar and 0 protein. So this is another half a pack serving per serving. So these are super, super good. I cannot recommend these enough. These are so handy too. Like if you're traveling, these are like super nifty to just throw in your bag, and that way you feel like, you know, you, like I said, if you want something sugary, like and you're in the airport or something, you're like, okay, no, do not do it. Do not get any of these pastries or Starbucks, you know, pastries or whatever. This would be something I would utilize to handle something like that. And I do want to mention 2 other items that I don't currently have because I eat them a lot. One is cucumber with seasoning on it. So I usually use adobo seasoning, which you can find in the international spices aisle. Put that on there, and I also use pepper, and that with the cucumbers just chopped up, just toss it around in there. It's so good, you guys. Underrated, very underrated snack. And then the other snack would be just apple slices and peanut butter. When I initially lost a lot of my weight, I was eating a lot of that. So I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is a great protein source too. So just be careful with the fat in there. But those are 2 honorable mentions that unfortunately I'm out of, and I need to go to the grocery store and get more. So I hope this was really helpful. I know when I was on the process of losing weight, I was looking for videos like this that kind of steer me of what I could and couldn't eat, because I mean, dieting can be really strict, but if you have like, maybe if you only got 1 of these or 1 or 2 of these items and snacked on those, you know, maybe every other day, that would be something to get you through like the strict dieting that you're on. So that's what I would do. I would honestly, most of these items that I showed you are new to me, like new snacks for me. When I really dropped my weight, I was on that strict meal plan, and the only snacks I would have were those freeze pops and some of the Halo Top ice cream, and that was it. Like everything else I ate was veggies, a protein source, my protein shakes, or my protein bars, and that was it. So I'm not recommending that you run out and get all of these, but these are just some options for you that I hope are helpful. So thank you guys so much for the support again, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, bye.